let's talk about the successful teams in the world, whether it's through ages. They always have a very strong core, from defense to midfield to actually the finishers. When you look at this team, if you look at the best players on paper that you have seen, do you feel like the Chiefs team of the current date has got that core strength down the spine? And also leadership is another important one, because Chiefs have lost Yusuf Mart in the off-season. In terms of leaders, do we have enough leaders? You guys had leaders with armbands and also leaders without titles.
Yeah.
Those are the guys that helped carry the dressing room and revived you to great heights and where you won many trophies. Do you believe you've got the core? And do you believe that Chiefs have got the leaders in the team to take this team forward?
Yeah. In terms of the core, I believe there's a lot of work that still needs to be done. I've been very vocal of the most important position in the team, of which is goalkeeping, of which that forms part of the core. I'm hoping that me going out and criticizing the boys, that they will take it as positive criticism and want to do better, because it looks we're not going to sign a goalkeeper. So the three goalkeepers, again, we finished the season with the three of them sharing the games throughout the season. You don't win trophies, you don't win the league when your goalkeeping position is not stable. There's very few clubs that have ever won the league having played three goalkeepers in a season that, between them they've played close to about 10 plus games each. So we have to, a big shift has to happen in that position, where one of the three goalkeepers then becomes, the main goalkeeper, and they are then consistent, and then the team will have balance and will have structure and will be stable, and then we can go into the defense, especially central defense, of which I have seen as well. We have a few young players that coming up from the development. The young McCarthy has been doing well. It's going to be interesting to see how he's going to fare into the season. That's another position. If you look at last season in the central defense, it was chop and change a lot for the rest of the season. So those are the key positions that we need. Consistency, we need structure, and we need leadership. From there, then you go into the central midfield. The captain just left, but I believe Kele has those natural leadership qualities. I think he will slot in, even if he doesn't get the armband when he plays. You see, he's a leader. There's a few players that I've seen that they have that leadership, those leadership characters, they have characteristics, but when I look at them, and we've seen them before they came to Chiefs, and when I look at them now, I'm thinking, are they maybe scared to show that on the field? I mean, you look at Ox. If you look at the celebrations after winning the Nedbank Cup, if you look at the stuff what you're doing, and then you look at a lot of times if you look at them when they come out of just every time coming out of the dressing room, when they go onto the field, he's one of the guys that is singing, that is leading the in song and in so you can see again he's one of the leaders, but he doesn't translate that onto the field.